Hi guys, my name's Christopher Willis. This is for Interpersonal Communications 101, and we're going to be using the Monroe's motivational speech sequence to do a persuasive speech. My persuasive speech is going to be discussing tattoos and how certain states, such as South Carolina, governs this with blue laws. The state of South Carolina states that they are separate from church and state, just as everybody else should be, but morals give the belief that you cannot consume alcohol on Sunday, you cannot purchase anything but gas and food before noon on Sundays, and you're also not allowed to tattoo or pierce oneself in ways that are not appropriate and display. It used to be a couple of years ago that you could not even get a tattoo in the state of South Carolina, that you would have to go somewhere else to even do this. Now recently they've changed the laws to where you are allowed to get a tattoo in this state, but you cannot get a tattoo above the collarbone or in areas such as the hands or feet that are in public view. Now, for me, this is a restriction to expression of oneself. This is nothing but another form of art. Why can we not express ourselves this way? It's not like we're harming the environment. We're not harming anybody else. We're doing something to our own personal self that we feel is an expression of ourselves. It goes back to even in the way early, around even before Christ was born, the Aztecs, Japanese, even the Indians, they all have forms of tattoos. These are all rites of ritual. They showed battles, how many people that they have fought. It told stories of travels that they went on. It was passages of manhood, things like this. Why not let people still incorporate these things into their life? There's no reason for a state, a government, to tell us that we are not allowed to do this to ourselves. In regards to this, I urge people to write in and try to persuade the South Carolina government to allow the use of tattoos in expression and not to restrict our use of them. I myself have several tribal pieces. I love the tribal art. There's nothing wrong with these forms of expression, just as long as you do in your own mind have a respect for your own business that you are in. If you're in a corporate world, you do realize that it is not appropriate to have tattoos in display of potential consumers and clientele out of respect for them. Totally understandable. But then you have the people that are in career fields like video gaming, or artists themselves, people that work at BMW, like I shortly will be doing. They are not in the visual aid of the world. The corporation does not mind that if you have tattoos that are visible, so why should the state say you cannot have these tattoos visible? Thank you for listening to my speech, and hopefully this will influence you guys and give you some knowledge into what the blue law is and how a state is regulating the freedom of expression. Thank you.